YouTube, what is good? Knox, what's up? I play games, what up? Was good? Hell yeah. Yo, keep liking the stream, and I'm telling you, this stream's gonna pop. The reason our morning stream low-key popped was because we were getting hella likes on it. So if we can continue to do that, man, it's impossible for us to lose. I'll tell you that for a fact. It's like, it is literally impossible for us to lose. What just happened? I don't know. Okay. Just gotta keep being a beast. That's it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shit. Why do I not have any? My bad, everyone. Shit. Okay. Money is being fucking made, man. I don't even know how to fucking. 6, 7, bro. What the fuck? 13 people in here. I'm just trying to figure out how to fucking get this shit like good. I don't know how to fucking. I don't know how to fucking do this shit. Yeah, I need to get better at life, man. I need to get better at everything. I'm not good at things right now. Or I'm not as good as I want to be at things. Clearly, I mean, look, I can't even fucking transfer this fucking money without fucking being a dumbass. Okay, how do I get more of that then? Fuck, dude. What up, Jocelyn? What the fuck, bro? This is not the stream. We're not just gonna say 6, 7 the entire time. Fuck that. I can't allow that. But low key though, like what the fuck? What am I gonna do here? Straight up. I'm being serious. I don't fucking know. Fine. It's fine. I don't care. I need to fucking figure this shit out. What up, yo, bro? Think he has Riz. Riz? Bro, I'm trying to figure out how to fucking move this money so I can pay for my fucking tuition so I could not be a fucking idiot. Cut hair and stash, you might leave incel status. What the fuck? What are these comments, bro? That is crazy, dude. You look like Yoonj from Kitse. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'll type it in right now. Bruh. Dude, what the fuck? What are these comments? Cut hair and mustache. So I'm just bald? What the fuck? Who the fuck wants to do that? I'm gonna look like fucking... Bro, this fucking guy. The fuck? Yes, bro. I see it. I have a vision for real. Yes. Dude, what the fuck has the internet turned into, bro? This is not good. Like, this is actually not good. Like, low-key, it's not. Like, I've always known this, especially over the summer. Like, the internet has gotten a lot worse, gotten a lot more toxic. But I'm starting to realize, I've always kind of known this. Again, I just learned it, especially on YouTube. Like, I am going to offend people no matter what I do. You know? Like, that's what I've noticed. No matter what, people are going to get jealous. People are going to get mad. People are going to try to attack. And, like, there's literally nothing you can fucking do about it except accept it and continue on. Like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, though, like, how you can go your entire life with, like, all this, like, validation, all this, like, you know, respect, credibility, all this different stuff. And then you go on the internet, and then, like, one comment could, like, completely skew the way that your brain, like, perceives yourself. Even if, you know, because you just have such a high standard of your own, like, perception of yourself. You know what I mean? Even if the person was purely making the comment out of insecurity and jealousy. That's why we see people like Brad Pitt or Alex Eubank or those type of people be like, man, I really hate getting hate on, like, or like hate gets tough eventually. It's like, bro, who the fuck is hating on Alex Eubank? The dude's fucking a Greek god. And then you look at his comments, you realize how many people actually hate on Alex Eubank. They hate on his looks, they hate on his personality, they hate on everything. I'm just like, bro, he's fucking Alex Eubank. Like, you're not. Like, he's a fucking... I don't even like Alex Eubank's personality that much. I don't... But, like, to fucking discredit him like that, like, the fuck? Like, the dude's a fucking beast. Like, he's a fucking killer. And you cannot... like, he's undeniably good looking. So, like, to say that he looks wrong or he looks weird is just doesn't make sense. It makes the person saying it look so insecure and jealous, it's not even funny. Like, y'all have to understand something. If you're ever hating on someone that is clearly has a lot of people supporting them, you have to understand it only usually is going to come across as jealousy to other people. No matter what. Like, if you're, you know, in high school and you hate on, like, the star football player, you know what I mean? Like, people are only going to look at you as a jealous person. They're not going to look at you as a person that knows something that no one else does, okay? That's not how that fucking works. Grug Baker, are you kidding? Choco, a master. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But fuck me, man. I mean, like, I can't even get this fucking shit to transfer money. Oh man, I'm okay. Choke master your gay chocolate man. Dog, what the fuck is chocolate? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. You know, a wise man once said, if you let all of your confidence be driven by other people's external validation, the second you don't get that from a person, it goes south. So here's the issue is that say you're someone that only gets like confidence from people saying how good looking you are and how awesome you are and how great you are. The issue is the second that someone tells you you're not great or not good looking, it's really going to hurt 10 times more because you've been getting your validation and confidence from other people. But the person that already goes, I'm great, I'm good looking, before anyone else has to say it, it's a very different vibe because now you realize, like, wait a second, someone says that someone doesn't really doesn't actually affect how I feel about myself. While other people, they are literally waiting for someone else to say something about them because their entire value is based off what other people think about them. The side eye was wild, so heartwarming, yeah, so perfect. What side eye? I don't even know what we're talking about. But fuck YouTube. Y'all are not nice people. Like, the fuck? Like, even though I know some of these statements come, and I know not the people that were just recently in here, but like some of the first statements I saw were just like deep-rooted insecurity and jealousy, and I was just like, God damn, like, you really hate your life that much? Like that's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine hating your life so much that you go into someone else's stream and, you know, hate on them or say something that, um, to, get a reaction or, make them feel bad about themselves. I just couldn't imagine, like, finding joy in that. I don't think they actually, maybe they do, but that doesn't mean that it's good. Like, but you also have to understand something, dude. The internet's fucked us. The internet's really fucked us. Like, most people's lives now, a lot of it is screen time. A lot of people's lives and perception of the world is what they see on their phone, right? So if they see someone like me, they might have an instant perception bias and may be like typical internet, narcissistic, egotistical gym bro, and instantly put that perception and then hate and it's very interesting to like watch it like play out almost like a scene in a movie. It's very interesting. Salam, what I commented your comment, bro. Stop crying, baby. Me outside, me inside. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't even know what any of that means. I commented your comment? What does that mean? This dude's so chill. Oh, thanks. What you on, James? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this shit means. We've had 4 different people say 4 different things. I don't understand a single fucking thing that everyone is saying. I might know salam a little bit. Like, that's some, like, Muslim. I don't know. I see Islam say that a lot. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Remember me, bro? Maybe. But I don't know. It means hello or hello. Or, I just said halai. That's fucking funny. It means hello or hi. Well, good shit then. I'm making a big ass steak today. I don't give a fuck. I honestly could not care less. I'm making like the biggest fucking steaks of all time. You were crying in one of your shorts? I would have to disagree. But let's go through my recent shorts and let's see if we can see. I'm gonna be serious. I don't think I've cried in like literally 4 years. Not on some like I don't. That's not like something that usually is usually like something I do. I'm trying to figure it out. I have this one of me saying lock in. And then day in the life, beach day in the life, can't be afraid of the sun. Live highlight, get ocean, stop wishing. Oh, is it this one? But I'm not crying. I just have a pretty like determined face. The beach day? Crying? Day in the life as an Arizona State student, going to the beach for a day because I am absolutely fiending for salt water. So as you can see, we're on the road, hitting a quick restaurant real quick, hit Whole Foods, getting some essentials, and then we're gonna go hit the beach. Haven't been to the beach in a little bit, so it's definitely good to get back out here, get some sun, get some salt water, get some ocean, just relax a little bit. Trying to go back to the dryness of Arizona. So I would. Okay, I see your comment. I'll reply to that shit. My bad. When did I cry in there though, or do I just look mad? I mean, my eyes are a little squinted because the sun's in my face and it's windy at the beach. But like I said, I don't remember last time I cried. I'm pretty sure it was like literally 4 years ago. I don't remember crying after high school, senior year of high school. I don't remember. I can't recall. You look like Forrest Frank. I'm subbing Choco Beach Day. I know where you live. Yeah, check comment. He. Are you kidding me? How I'm in your walls? Well, I don't, but just follow along. Oh, I was joking, bro. Oh, yeah. What color is my house? Brown. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. So, okay. We're here now. We're vibing. My brain hurts a little bit. I subscribed to you. Hell yeah, bro. And liked. Hell yeah, that's fire. Yeah, we're gonna continue doing the YouTube streams though. We just need less like brain rot comments in here, bro. We need more like motivation, more like how do I win at life? Like I'm going through this, like help me out type shit. Like I'm like you know what's funny, bro? We used to literally like in these streams talk about like relationships. And I would give out like some solid ass fucking dating advice. And people literally comment in my shit and be like, "Your dating advice worked." And I'm like, "Bro, that's fucking hilarious." But also true. Like I can give y'all some good sauce, or at least the dudes, not women. I mean, like for women, I don't have any advice. I'd say fucking stay in your house, learn how to garden and read, and get good at cooking. Like I don't know. But for dudes, hell yeah, no, I got the fucking sauce, and the sauce is reps. The sauce is winning, reps and winning. That's what the fuck it is. You need your reps, man. You need your fucking reps as a dude when it comes to dating. I would say one of the biggest mistakes that men make in dating is just putting one girl on a pedestal too much, thinking about one girl or putting one girl like they just like, oh, like this one girl. Like you need to have an abundance mindset. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that you can't have a wife in the future, but it just means right now you are not in a spot where you can be thinking about one girl because you're gonna put all your time and effort into her and then you're gonna push her away. Simple as that. Because you have to understand something. Like a lot of dudes don't understand this. They think that some women think the same as them. So like if you were to see a hot girl, no matter what, you're still gonna want to sleep with them because they're hot. No matter what they say, no matter what they do. Like, but you have to understand, as a woman, it's a completely different perspective. Just because she thinks you're hot does not mean that she's gonna automatically just want to sleep with you because you can say whatever you want. You could easily say some dumbass shit that's gonna make her be like, "Oh, that's fucking disgusting," and walk away. That's why women constantly are like, "Oh, he was hot, but he's so boring." That's what they'll say. Okay, so you have to make sure you're not that. What? Trust my dog is laxative. My relationships are called broken and lonely. Hey, man. Well, guess what? You're lonely and broken, right? It's actually not the worst spot to be in. Because you know what you have? You have upward spiral, okay? The people that are fucked are the people that have already kind of been through it, and now they have to like re-get there. Okay, that's the issue. But if you're already lonely and broken, it's all uphill from here. You know what I mean? You just have to understand that and understand you're in the position of it's all uphill from here. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie, my friend just blocked me for no reason, and I'm kind of sad right now. Well, I feel why you're sad. I understand it might feel like weird at the time, but you have to understand if someone's blocking you on the internet, that is not someone that you need in your life for the rest of your life, like for the most part. Unless it's a family member, but the reality is like at the end of the day, like it's not needed. Like if they really think that you're so unimportant that they're gonna block you, then why should you care about their opinion? It really makes no sense logically when you really think about it. Like you like a girl, BFF, and you have a wife, you push the wife away. Um, what? Like you like a girl, a BFF, and you have a wife, you push the wife away. Sure is gone again. Also, hey, that's true. Thanks. Hell yeah. Yeah, but like, okay, I'm so confused. What does the one statement say? Some of y'all just say things, and I swear to God, you literally don't like. You need to slow down your typing, because you say it, I read it out loud, and then y'all realize like y'all don't make any sense. Happy birthday, Jake. Well, my birthday was a while ago, but thanks. Gumpy Gumba. But nah, man, I've definitely noticed that you know I would say I think anyone can agree that's at least dated can agree that dating has changed over the past 5 years. Ever since COVID and social media, dating has definitely changed. Um, and I think it's important as humans to see patterns, recognize them, and analyze on how to win them. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, the way I see it, in dating in general, especially in nowadays age, is okay. So it's clearly a lot harder to get uh you know a high value partner, to say the least, because there's so much options. That's the overall general consensus problem that most people say. The reality is though, is when you put yourself in a position of high value, what happens is you get an abundance of high value people that you would have never got 10, 20 years ago because the internet didn't exist. So you have to understand that yes, a lot of people are getting fucked in dating, but there are also people that are reaping the benefits on the other side. And they're getting the complete opposite of fucked. They're getting the best side of it. They're getting abundance. They're getting multiple fucking people. Like they're getting the best experience of it because they've put themselves in a high value position. The way I see it, as a man, that's what you need to do. Put yourself in the high value position. Stop worrying about some fucking bullshit about complaining about dynamics or saying, oh, these women, they want too much. Stop with that bullshit. That's all bullshit, and women don't give a fuck. Be too much, okay? Like, be awesome. Be so great, so undeniable that they're literally, you complaining is a waste of time. That's how it needs to be. Like, you need to get to the point where complaining about dating is a waste of your energy, time, and, like, everything. And you just need to put in work until you get the results you want in dating. Simple as that. And dating doesn't necessarily mean, like, putting in work. Like, make sure you're texting her, making sure you're keeping updated with her. Like, that's not how, like, it works with women, again, because you have to make sure that you're making the experience good for her by not over texting, not over explaining, being mysterious. That's very important too. I think they mean someone likes a girl, but they've already have a wife and push the wife away due to having a crush on the girl. I mean, you like a BFF, best friend forever. That's what I think. But they are. Wait, sorry. You like a best friend forever, but you have a wife, and you cheat on the wife, and the best friend cheats on you. Y'all gotta go later. Bye. fully okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, that makes no sense. And I tried to understand, I still couldn't. I think they mean someone likes a girl, but they already have a wife and push the wife away due to having a crush on the girl. Yeah, that's a dumbass move by a man. And like, here's the thing. I've noticed that dudes, and this is why you don't get married so young, because then you fuck up. Because then now you're an asshole if you cheat. That's the thing. Is now you're actually an asshole if you cheat. People look at you as a bad person, morally wrong, all that different shit. If you never got married, if you never got the government involved in your fucking relationship, then it would have been completely different. I'm just saying, it would have been completely different. So a lot of dudes like don't realize how much they actually fuck up. Um, Broke up with my ex over text, and she is clowning me and spreading lies on my name. Dude, that's a tough one, man. One thing I am happy that I didn't do in high school, like low key, I wasn't like super like, into relationships in high school, but also it was good because I didn't get any bullshit like spreading rumors or anything like that. Cause at that time I was way more emotionally like reactive and immature that I would have definitely had like some toxic situations where I would have definitely had some shit being talked about me, or some sort of situation of some sort of insecurity or something like that. Like I'm happy that, a lot of my relationships now, like it's basically impossible for them to talk shit about me because I'm the way that I date, it's very much um like obviously they can talk like shit like, oh, he didn't care enough, oh, he never get put in enough effort. Like that's different. That's not really shit talking though. But I'm talking about shit like actually looking weak or trying to make fun of you or trying to make you feel like less of a man. That shit never happens because I've really learned how to make women retain obsession, okay? A lot of dudes fuck up because they say the wrong thing and they give the girl the ick, right? And the girl will get over it, but in the back of her head, it's always there. So she'll always be thinking about it. So the second they break up, all those icks come out of nowhere, and she's like, oh, well, he did this, he did that, he did all this different stuff. The truth is, though, as a dude, if you don't never give her the ick, then she has nothing to complain about. But a lot of dudes don't know what actually gives women the ick, okay? A lot of dudes think that, like, a dirty room would give a girl the ick. That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Women don't give a fuck for the most part, okay? As long as you don't give a fuck, as long as you're not like, I'm sorry, everything's dirty, as long as you're like, yeah, this is my room, I don't give a fuck. My bat mattress on the fucking bed, I don't give a fuck. They respect that shit. They're like, damn, he really doesn't give a fuck. I'm telling you. But that's not an ick, okay? The ick is you being emotionally reactive and being indecisive and not having nice, safe, masculine presence. And what makes women feel not safe? When you're emotionally reactive and you're indecisive. That makes women feel not safe. A lot of men think, oh, I want to make her feel safe by being big and muscular. Like, that's one part of it. That's the primal part of it. But the psychological part of it is actually being mentally safe, which means you don't get emotionally reactive. When her brain goes like this, your brain is like this, okay? When her emotions are all out of whack, you're like this. That is how it should be. And they're going to respect you for that. They're going to really like that. They're going to like that when they get all mad and they get all overthinking and they get all like crazy, you're just calm. You just let it happen and you just go with the flow. Okay. You don't get emotionally reactive. You don't argue back. They love that shit. Just so you know. Yeah, dating sucks right now, but my boyfriend, if great, hopefully it works out. I don't know. We've had arguments, but we communicate really well and trying to work on it. Yeah, like I don't like for women it's completely different. I don't know how to navigate like I don't know, like I'm not good at giving women dating advice because for the most part I'm a dude, okay? Like I've never been a woman before. Number 2, um for the most part they won't listen to advice. They'll just go off their emotions, which is fine. But as a dude, I need to explain that to men so they know so for their dating shit, right? And number 3, I don't really know how a man acts. Like a lot of women are very similar. It's very easy to like get patterns. Men are very different. There's like really really dumb men and there's really really smart men. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, every man thinks this, every man thinks that, because the truth is you don't know what fucking guy you're dealing with. My best recommendation of advice is to try to find some guy that can give you that version of himself that you really like. That authentic, the one that you're really attracted to, but also just has this weird desire for being a loyal person, okay? That's the only way you're going to get what you want, because you're either going to run into the dudes that are awesome and they know it and they're never going to be loyal because they can get women, and that's the reality of the situation, or you're going to run into the dude that can't get any women, so then they're going to brag about how loyal they are. The dude you need to find is the one that can get a lot of women, but for whatever reason, the fucking brain, they feel this weird urge that they need to be loyal to a person in their life. That's the dude you need to find, and I'm telling you right now, that's a fucking unicorn. The odds of you finding that person are slim to fucking none, especially today's day and age, because you have to understand that most dudes are not going to be that attractive in general, so that you already skewed most of the dating pool. Then the dudes that are attractive get abundance of options because all the women are super hypergamous, so then they're like, fuck, I mean, I have all these hot girls on me, why the fuck would I be loyal to someone? But then there is that one dude that will have a bunch of hot girls on him that will still choose to be loyal. He's a fucking unicorn. I don't know where the fuck he exists, but he is out there, and that's the guy that you need to fucking find. That's my recommendation for women. Good fucking luck. Like, that's what I have for you guys. Like you're never gonna find that guy that like is gonna be the perfect amount of giving you that emotional like charge and drive and like chaos that you need, while also being like loyal and say like it's impossible. Like, I'm being serious. Like at some point, like something's gonna happen. Yeah, my boyfriend's really book smart wise, but he closes up during arguments or conversations. My boyfriend's super loyal and he pulls too, so I don't get how, but I mean, he's been cheated on. That might be why. I got a unicorn. He's has his issues, obviously, but still. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that's the thing though, is that we just said something, you know, like at the end of the day, he's gotten cheated on, and the unicorn is a dude that never gets cheated on because they're so attractive that no woman would ever in a million years cheat on him. Okay? But how are you going to get that from a guy and then also get loyalty? The reality is, and I hate to say this, you don't have to. You can say what I'm saying is bullshit. It's fine. Don't take what I say. I only say things because I believe them. But like, just be careful, and you know, it's all nuance. We all have different opinions. Here's what I believe. I believe most women care more about loyalty than you know, looks or personality, that they're willing to settle for a guy that they know is going to be loyal rather than go for a guy that they actually want more, that actually drives their emotions more and their sexual attraction more, but they know that he's going to cheat. A lot of women would just prefer to be with a guy that's more loyal and more safe. That's what I believe personally. And she got a new boyfriend and got cheated on. Thank you. Finally, somebody agrees with me, bro. We are few and rare. Here to tell you, when it comes to fucking relationships, we are few and fucking rare. Because the issue with my mindset on relationships is most dudes that have my mindset on relationships, the beginning of it is like cold. That's the issue, okay? It's like, it literally is. It's like not a good way. Like, you have to deal with the raw truth in the beginning. I've dealt with all the uncomfortable shit. I dealt with that months ago. I'm past it. But it really is like, you have to understand, we are a fucking rare breed of men that think this way, and I'm here to tell you, bro. Fucking keep thinking this way. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to keep this real. If you actually want the best experiences from women, okay? Best obsession, all that shit. The person you should listen to is Casey Zander. I'm a good person to listen to, but I'm diet, I'm testosterone, I'm fitness guy. Okay? Casey Zander, that motherfucker has studied this shit for 10 fucking years. I've learned most of my shit from him. Most of the good advice that I give, that I use and give to other people that works, is the shit from him. That's the motherfucker you listen to. Any man out here that's complaining about women, complaining about not getting women or not having female obsession, needs to fucking listen to his videos, watch 10 of his videos, watch 20 of his videos, watch 100 of his videos, and I promise you that man will get better at women, will get more female obsession. 1 trillion gazillion percent, any man. 1 trillion percent. That's the motherfucker to listen to. Not me. Like, you can listen to me because I have some good advice. We have to understand, I've been doing this shit. I've been like really researching it for like a year almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, based up, but like really deep research, only a year. That motherfucker has been 10 years of researching it. So picture how much fucking shit he knows. He's also been coaching thousands of men on this shit. So he knows it. He knows it to a fucking core. Okay? That's the motherfucker you listen to. No, I believe, but I'm also kind of biased because I'm the one dating him. LO. Yeah, and exactly. It's just it's important to just like kind of look at things like for what they are, look at them from different perspectives, and just be open minded to everything. We're on a floating rock. Who gives a fuck? But like, I'm just addicted to the truth. So that's my like stance on things. But you don't have to believe me or agree with me because the reality is like if there's anything in my life that you're like fuck I don't like that then why would you listen to me? You know what I mean? But if there are things in my life that you like and you're like no I want that mindset I like the way that he does that thing then I would listen to me. Um are you religious? And so I'm not religious. I do think that religion is good, especially like religion that helps with order. I think there's been a lot of chaos going on. I think non-religion is a big part of it. I'm not religious personally. I don't have any religion that I follow. I do believe in like God technically. I believe in a higher power. That's kind of my vibe. So a lot of people watch me because of that reason. But nah. I just believe, like I believe in faith and I believe in like creating something great for a higher power. So that's why a lot of religious people follow me, but I don't have like specific Christian religion or anything like that. I feel that at least for me, looks draw people in and personality keeps them. Yep, that's how it is. But you guys have to understand that's how it is for women, okay? This is how it is for women. Looks draws a woman in, and then the personality actually retains them. You do not understand how many women have met a man, thought he was hot, had a conversation with him. The dude opens his mouth. 10 seconds in, she's like, ugh, boring, disgusting, gross, instantly unattractive. Even though he looks the same, he's the same height, same face, same hair color, all that shit doesn't matter. He is now unattractive to her because he said something that lowered his perceived value. It's as simple as that. Like that's really how deep it goes. I go out. I know how this shit works. Okay, because people think that like oh my gosh if you're tall and good looking like it's so unfair. Like you have to understand most of those dudes end up actually realizing how shitty their fucking game is because they do get girls that do hit on them because they are tall and good looking and then they don't know what the fuck to do. So then they feel like even more of a loser because they've actually gotten way more rejections than you have because they've had women literally coming up to them, interested in them, and then they open their mouth and then they walk away from them confused. Like, what the fuck just happened? I don't know what I did. I was like, I don't know. Like the dude was probably either boring, talked about himself too much, or wasn't confident. Like it's one of those things. Like when women like you have to understand the way that they perceive it, they're like he's either too like shy and nerdy and like reserved and like can't talk to him, or he's too confident and over much and over explaining and performative and it gives me the ick. Okay? You have to be that happy middle of super duper confident but calm, okay? You're calm in your presence. You don't feel the need to talk. When you do talk, it's a great conversation, very potent, very stimulating, but you don't feel this urge to have a conversation. It actually makes your words more potent. I literally fucking hung out with this one person for like a couple, like 2 days, and he was a very quiet person, but when he said words, they were like, they were potent, and I realized I was like, I like take what you say more like serious. Like I like put more value to it because you don't talk as much. Like I know I do this too, but like seeing it from someone else doing it, like really helped me like seal the deal of like, no, this is how I feel as a human biologically, that the less you talk, the more potent your words are. Now, this doesn't mean be a fucking nerd, shy person, just not talk at all, or like be nervous. But I'm saying like when you do talk, it needs to be potent, okay? It needs to fucking hit. That's the point. I listen to you. Some of the stuff I don't agree with, but it's fine. I won't stop watching you off non-agreed opinion. Yeah, of course. Well, also, I don't think anyone fully agrees with me. Like, seriously, who on this earth would fully agree with me about anything? No one, because no one has the experiences I have. The way I perceive it, like, even if you're my good friend, you still won't fully agree with me for everything because we have two different perspectives on things. Like, we have two different experiences on things. So, picture it this way. Say me and my friend, like, we're both friends, we're both cool, everything's good, we do the same, similar shit, right? But when it comes to, like, dating, they've gotten good dating results based off of doing a specific thing that I do the complete or very opposite of that. You know what I mean? It's like we can disagree, but it doesn't mean that like we're not going to be friends. Like the odds of us agreeing on everything are like zero. Like it's actually zero for the odds of anyone to agree on anything fully. And I think if you do fully agree with someone on everything, then there actually is an issue. Like you've lost a form of your uniqueness to a certain extent. Like my opinions are very unique. Like most people aren't you know, pro legalization of like weed while also thinking that, you know, religion is here to stay. Like most people don't have like I just have very, you know, things that are one way or the other. Like it's just very, I don't know. All right, yo. So do I end the stream here? I think I might because it just might be time. And that doesn't mean that we didn't have a good stream, but it is what it is, you know. We talked about some good shit. We talked about dating, we talked about dynamics, we talked about how to win in those dynamics. We talked about, you know, all that different stuff. But it's important that we talk about this shit because one day, I swear to God, y'all are gonna be like, bro, he was fucking right about something. But you might also be like, he was wrong about this thing. You know, who the fuck knows? Probably not, but yeah, no. I'm excited to see what I was wrong about. I feel like very little. But I don't know. Oh man, I was too late. I thought you were coloring your nails with a marker. Super confused. Not gonna know. I'm fucking. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like using a knife to like cut my nails. Yeah, I don't even know. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't fucking quit, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're here to do what? Be on this earth, be active, be athletic, okay, and fucking win at life. I say it all the time, but you guys think like there's a joke to it maybe, or I may not actually believe it when I say it. You guys have to understand something. I literally, the way I see it, win at fucking life. Win at life, win at life, win at life. That's all you need to do is win at life. If you can do that, I mean, everything else, like, it's going to be not, like, everything else is just going to kind of come, not easy. Easy's not the right word, but smoothly. You know what I mean? Just win. Just literally win. How's the video going? Video's going good. We're going to post it very soon. So, hell yeah. All right. So, win. Don't quit. Both those two things are always going to go together. Winning and not quitting. That's about it. Peace.